This video is a shout out to BERNBO, B-E-R-N-B-O, on his channel. He has a video on how to make foot pads, footrests for a Yamaha 650 motorcycle. I'm new to the motorcycle scene, and this is my first motorcycle here. I put bags on it today, and originally what I wanted to do is I wanted some foot pads to sort of make a little bit of a cruiser, and started looking at some of the prices, and I figured, well, I'll just check some videos to see if I can actually make my own. So BERNBO had one on his YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description below, and I basically made it just like he did. I did make a few different options. What I did was I found an old piece of CDX plywood, 3/4 inch, and on his video he only put one hole in the middle with the notch out. I ended up doing 2 holes. The top of the pad is exactly like his. For the edging, he used an automobile molding, and I used an arcade T-molding in chrome. Now there's a film on this here that I'll take off here in a minute as soon as I get them installed. That's going to make it nice and shiny. It's kind of killing the shine right now. In BERNBO's video, he used a vinyl pad. He actually made the pads for his brother, or his brother-in-law, I think. And I found these a rubber stair tread down at the local hardware store. I bought about for it was like $6, and I was able to get both steps out of there. So that's it's got the real that's real rubber. It's got the little dimples on it there, or the nipples coming out of it. This is the other side here. What you're going to do, there's 2 10mm bolts under here. You're going to basically take those out, and then this pops off. So you're going to be left with that. And what I did too, this pin comes out. There's a cotter pin under here. You pull that out, then this pin comes right out. Pay attention to the spring here too, because they're set up different for the left side and the right side. So you don't want to get those confused. You want to keep those separate with all your parts. So the only thing I had to do, we'll run over to the other side here, is let me grab the other one here. This is how it is on the other side, and once I get this installed, this is the brake side. I actually cut the CDX plywood out, and before I painted them and did all this, I actually dry fit them on here to see how they'd work, and I rode it around the neighborhood a little bit. And this was a little too long up here. When I would push down on the brake, it would hit the pad. So I had to, take them off, and I just trimmed this corner up a little bit here. But they should work out real well. The good thing is, price-wise, I mean, I had the plywood, I had the paint. The rubber pad was like $6. This is the T-molding here. I got this at tmolding.com, and it comes in chrome, many different colors. And I actually bought a router bit set that actually made the notch. That says 3/32, but my dad and I, we actually used, I think it was a 16th. We used a 3/32 slot cutter, and that was a little bit too big, so we used a 16th, and then it fit right in. And then that is right along the edge here. What I did was I actually laid a small bead of silicone right in the groove before I pressed this in, and I used a hair dryer to sort of heat it up to get it to bend and work a little bit. But that's it. Price-wise, I mean, I spent about $10 on the parts. I spent about $22 on the molding. That was with shipping. So I have a set of floorboards for right around $30 that took me about a week to build. I had to wait for the postage, just the materials to get here. That was all. So I have a set of floorboards now for about $30 that I can use. And the best part is if I don't like them, then I can just take them right off and go back to the pegs, and I'm not out anything. All right, let's see how they look on the bike. And there you go. There's the finished product there. Still tilts up like the foot pegs do on this frame. You've got plenty of room between the foot pad and the shifter. And actually, BERNBO's got a video on how to adjust the shifter if you need to raise this up or down to fit your boot in there. On the other side, this is the other side. See here with the brake. This one goes up and down too. No problem, no interference with the brake pedal. So we're good there. So again, that's the finished product there. Got the bags on, got the foot pads on, the windshield. It's a nice little cruiser for a first bike. And there you go. There's the finished product there. Still tilts up like the foot pegs do on this frame. You've got plenty of room between the foot pad and the shifter. And actually, BERNBO's got a video on how to adjust the shifter if you need to raise this up or down to fit your boot in there. On the other side, this is the other side. See here with the brake. This one goes up and down too. No problem, no interference with the brake pedal. So we're good there. So again, that's the finished product there. Got the bags on, got the foot pads on, the windshield. It's a nice little cruiser for a first bike.